Hello and welcome to another Mickey Art Paint Fest. So today I have realised I have a whole heap of tins of paint that have got like nearly nothing in them, that really need a good scrape out, need to be finished off. Oh, can't even get into that one. So I thought you and I would have a play with colour, a play with spinning, and a play with possibilities. No, not that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer these up. And then we're going to get the spinner out and we're going to pour. Now, as you can tell, some of these have got almost nothing. Some of these are quite dark colours. And we do have a small amount of white. I have had my bottle standing upside down for about 4 days now. So we've got some white as well. So I will do a bit of white as our base colour, so that whatever comes out and it gets to be whatever it wants to be. I think most of these colours do have silicone in them. And let's see what else is possible. I'm not so sure you guys are particularly interested in what colours they are, but if you are, then I can tell you, I think. So this was the light green, this was the cobalt blue, this is the rich yellow, what's it called, deep yellow. This is the vermilion orange. Very little of that, but let's get it in there anyway. It's a bit gluggy. Then let's go for a bit more white across the top of that. So those were all Reeves acrylic, not the intro, the fine artist ones. This is Decor Art metallic bronze, I think. Maybe not. Might be wrong on that one. Nope, I'm wrong. That's Reeves acrylic copper. No, it's not. That's the bronze. Ignore me. I believe this one is Payne's Grey. It's quite thick. So let's go bright again. This is our Reno Art Crimson Red. Whoop. And a Rosilier, I don't know. It's cool, whatever it is. Arizian Hue, Crimson by Liquitex, I believe. There's quite a bit of that. And that, my dears, is all of them. So I'm just going to put, because you know I like it, some gold. See if we can get some gold threads through that. Because I like gold LLC. And the very, very last of my silver. And just because we can, I'm going to scrape the last of the white in. There we go. So what does our cup look like? Quite Christmassy, really. Where are you? With the silver, the gold, the white and the red. So let me clear this mess off and let's see. Okay, so I don't think the spinny thing is going to work on this size canvas, but this is the size canvas it wanted to be. So let's get some white paint on here and see what happens. I might even just do a spiral pour. It is attached to the spinner, so yeah. Let's see what happens. Can you tell that I've never really iced cakes before? I have a girlfriend who is an amazing cake artist. I'd love her to have a YouTube channel, but it's not her thing. And if she watched my videos, I'm sure she would turn in her grave. Oh well, it's all good. Okay, so we are going to lose paint over the sides, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I can always top the sides up if they need it. Put the lid on, and just get any air bubbles out. that is, get that out. And the last thing I'm going to do is put gloves on. Alright, now I had some of the Azerian hue crimson left, so I'm going to make our initial puddle of that. Why? Because I like it. The colour it is before it dries is actually the colour my wedding dress was. It's very cool. I like it. So let's see. Will it go round? No. No. That's okay. Let's do it anyway. So here's our cup. Hasn't changed much since I created it. Lots of gold. I think you guys know by now that I really like gold. Oh, there's some lumps going in there. You know what? All those other colours that were right at the bottom, I don't know where they went. Oh well, they're probably still in there. I'm gonna get a bit of cardboard and leave that to drain. Then we can make pendants. I like making pendants. Okay, so I like it. Do you? I had somebody say to me, you didn't have to ask all the people whether they like it or not. I'm not asking you to get validation. I'm asking you because I'm including you in my painting process. Just by having you here, you're included. There you go. Look at that. Check it out. Isn't it pretty? Okay. Let's see. Let's stretch it out and see what we can get. There's a lump in the middle. There's a lump in the middle, what am I gonna do? There's a lump in the middle, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna watch that lump. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch that lump. Oh. There's a couple of lumps. How's it get any better than that? What do you reckon? Do you think I can get that lump out? That one there. Is it? It's not actually a lump of something. It's a lump of alright, we have disconnected from the spinner. And we have run off. Yay! Oh my goodness, I love it. Where's it gonna go? All those lumps are gonna make some interesting creations in the middle. How cool is that? Okay. I'm just going to add a bit more white around here just to help it pull it down a bit. Another lump. What is it with lumps in this painting? I know it's old paint, but hey, come on. If you're gonna be a lump on my painting, you've got to contribute, alright? That's the deal. Gotta make the painting look cooler than it would have if you weren't there. Now most of that white that I put on has run off, and that's actually okay. Just stretching the lines out a little bit. I am loving this painting. I'm so glad this worked. Guess what? This is what you can do with all your leftover paints. I watched oh, why are names so hard to find in my brain? acrylicpouring.com. Debbie at acrylicpouring. There's her name. Found it. I watched Debbie at acrylicpouring.com do a old paint stripey pull one day. I was like, wow, that looks cool. But I'm not really into stripes. I'm into bendy curly bits. So, ooh, that was a lump, and I got it out using the sucky thing. How's it get any better than that? There you go. A new way to get lumps out, guys, with a sucky thing. Now, I'm just gonna see if we can get it to go back that way a little bit further. So I'd like to get that back corner off if possible, but maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just leave it as it is, because I really like it. So instead, what I'm going to do is scrape that back corner off and add some more white, because I can. It's not pristine white. Oh, you should see some of the runoff. That looks cool. I have a clean finger though. Here we go. This corner is needing a bit more white. And down this side. I'm going to hunt out that Australian red again and buy some more of that, because that was one of the ones I inherited from my dad, and really like it. Just realized though that what I haven't done is I haven't torched it, and so I'm going to do that, and then I'll get you down and show you the detail. Okay, so there is going to be some lumps in that centre part. I didn't get all the lump out. I'm quite excited to play with that early hue. And a new one, the Viridian Hue Green that I've got as well, that I got from my dad. They both do this breaking up thing, and I'm quite excited to give it a go without it being old and see if the new one actually works and we don't get so much of this breakup around the edges, because it's also broken up the gold a little bit through here too, which, hey, it's still pretty. Oh, I flicked water onto the paint. How's it get any better? Let's get you down. Okay, so it's a bit brighter on the camera than it is in real life, but not much. So let's bring you in for some close-ups. See how the red is doing a bit of a break dance on the edges. I had a lady contact me from Tauranga, which is just over the hill from me, to ask which white paint, house paint I was using, because she is getting that breakup a lot using a couple of the more expensive house paints. So that's interesting, to say the least, really. So I haven't noticed it happen for Anne Osborne. I remembered her name. I do remember names sometimes. Look at that. That's just a cool swirls of gold and red and dark. Oh look, there's a bit of green. I did put green in there. I put blue in there too, look. Can you see? There's blue. So I'm just wondering whether it's the New Zealand weather, it's the New Zealand paint, it's the other paints we're mixing it with. Any ideas, any suggestions, any awarenesses that anyone's got and is willing to share with us, we would love to hear from you. So, oh, I like that bit there. Little eye in the middle. Eye in the middle of a storm. I tell you what, my phone really doesn't like staying focused on this stuff. It's funny, but that's okay. It's still beautiful. So there you are, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to play. Thank you for joining me. What magic can you create, and what magic are you choosing? What else is possible beyond what you've ever imagined? And what if even the stuff you're about to throw away can make something beautiful? Cheers. Okay, so here's a lesson. If you pick up a box to cover your paints, check, flip it upside down and bang it out to make sure there's no bits of anything in it that can fall in your painting. So this beautiful bit of black elastic came down and landed in here and made this pretty, oops, finger in the way, sorry, pretty tail as it left. So it's got added character now. How's it get any better than that? What else is possible?